And that is back in all of our lives. Just over a month after a surgical procedure, nano needle is the noun of the day. Tarik Skubal is back. He is on the hill against rival Cleveland in the middle game of 3. You feel like you're going to win whenever he's on the mound, but the timeline is truly ludicrous.
Joey Cantillo go here this afternoon. He's pitched well against Detroit.
He's made 2 starts against him. He's 1-0 his career. So let's see if Joey can get back into that groove that he had against Detroit the last time he faced him.
Is hit in the air to right field by Torres. That is very well struck to the warning track and past DeLauder. It's down on the ground. Torres is into second base, and there's that oppo power from Gleyber Torres. A double before our pants are even wrinkled.
Well, now Kevin McGonigal swings and hits a weak ground ball to first. Hoskins will flip it to Cantillo. That's the first out, but McGonigal gets Torres over to third with 1 out.
Runner on third, less than 2 outs. Matt Vierling have a connected at bat. Figure out a way to get this guy in.
Jose checks the runner at third, slings it over 2 down.
So here's Dylan Dingler, who saw 11 pitches yesterday. All 11 were fastballs. That is a line drive to right. That's a fastball, and that is a 1-0 lead.
He's a real problem for the league right now.
Yes, he is.
Tigers needed that. A little two out thunder.
Brings up Riley Green.
This is into center field. That's a base hit. Dylan Dingler rapidly to third. Riley Green has the 3rd Tigers hit in the 1st inning.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And it's swung on, bang toward third. Charged by Ramirez. Backhanded grab. Throw across the body. Got him at first. Well, Jose Ramirez, that improved arm strength came into play there, or the Tigers have a base hit and another run.
Tarik Skubal back on the hill for an injury that sometimes will take months, 3 to 4 months. He is back in just under 40 days. Yeah, he's a great pitcher. Back-to-back Cy Youngs. The competitiveness is necessary.
It is, especially for a team that's in must-win games this early in the season. If there was one thing over the last couple years the Tigers could always depend on, it's the guy who's pitching today, Tarik Skubal. When they needed a big spot, Skubal delivered. He has pretty much owned the Guardians throughout his career, and he's the guy you want on the bump whenever you need a W.
There goes the bat, and the ball hits and tries to veer on Torek, who makes the play for out number 1. Jose Ramirez was 0 for 4 yesterday, and here he pulls this to left. Riley Green makes the catch.
Chase DeLauder, the batter, left on left. Had a couple of hits last night. Swung on, drilled to left, a base hit the other way. A 100-mile-an-hour fastball, and DeLauder didn't try to do too much with it. And now DeLauder is going to be checked out. DeLauder might have labored a little bit running, and he's being taken out of the game. He's out of the game, and you wonder if this goes back to the leaping catch he tried to make, and he's kind of pushing on his right side, and boy, you know what that means. That's about a worst-case scenario.
Holds a glove at the belt, the 2-2. Swing and miss. Changeup buried it in the dirt, and Hoskins strikes out. Stress-free, easy first inning for Tarik Skubal in his first start since early May.
Back-to-back Ks for Cantillo.
Good inning for Joey Cantillo. 1-0 Tigers, middle of the 2nd. Base hit into right center. Travis Bazzana against the tough Tarik Skubal with a single to right center. And ironically, Cleveland's 2 base hits are from left-handed batters.
Oh boy, that comes inside and hits Fairchild. They're not saying Scoob here in Cleveland.
There go the runners. Throw it up, squirt, it's down the left field line. Getting up and coming home to score the tying run is Bazzana. Into third is Stuart Fairchild on the errant throw by Dylan Dingler. How about that?
We never see that. That's the first time I think I've seen Dylan Dingler miss on a throw.
Instead, there's 1 run in. We're tied, and Fairchild is at third. On the ground at third. Contact play is on. Throw on Fairchild. He is out. Hao Yu Lee, an exceptional response to a big chopper, and 2 are down in the 2nd inning. 0-2 on Rocchio, who tripled yesterday, and he swings through a changeup here. The Guardians are finished in the second inning, but they tie the game on the double steal.
Ramirez with a double is 18th, and that's what makes Hosey such a tough out. That looked like a really good changeup, and Hosey just went down about ankle high and flicked it the other way. And Daniel Schneeman's first at bat, taking over for the injured Chase DeLauder.
Schneeman rocks one high in the air, deep right field. Perez back, he's out of room, it's out of here. Daniel Schneeman with a 2-run homer, and the Guardians lead it 3-1. How many times have we done a ball game where a guy gets hurt and the guy that comes in, the guy nobody saw coming, impacts the game?
He's going to be the star of the game.
Got him swinging.
Couple of strikeouts to end the third.
4 strikeouts for Skubal, but Daniel Schneeman had about as pretty a 2-run bomb as you'll ever see.
So 2 are in scoring position for Stephen Kwan. Tarek Skubal has crossed the 70 pitch threshold.
I would have to think that he might be done after this inning. He's had to pitch into some.
It hasn't been easy, Art. You're right.
No, I mean he's had base runs on all night.
1-2, hit well center field. Veerling on the move, and he's got it.
And Skubal able to pitch out of trouble here in the fourth. 3-1 Guardians. What a job by Joey Cantillo. 9 in a row retired by the southpaw.
3-1 lead. Joey Cantillo gave up a run on 3 hits in that first inning, and then was terrific from that point on.
Kyle Finnegan getting loose in the Tigers bullpen. 3-1 Cleveland. We're in the bottom of the 5th.
This is popped foul. Dingler has a play. 1 down.
Tiger Lee even the base at third and off the line for the lefty Daniel Schneeman, who has the hit in this game.
That's a towering fly ball into right. Wenzel Perez skates underneath and makes the catch, and there are 2 away very quickly for Skubal.
He just looked over at AJ coming out of the dugout and said, no, I'm good. But AJ's going to go get his bullpen guy. Let his big horse coming back off injury throw 80 pitches, get an outing under his belt. Health is of the utmost importance.
It looks like Jose Ramirez has now left the game for Cleveland.
Yeah, I won't go into what they think the injury may be, but Jose's leaving. He tried to go back out. They told him stop.
Confirmed left hamate fracture. So we don't know the logistics or the timing. We should have more information on Jose in the next couple days. The swing on the pop-up, he felt it. And he tried to go back out. He knew the position we were in. Grabbed his glove. He said maybe I can at least play defense, and couldn't squeeze his glove. So Jose wanted to get back out there to help us win that game, and just couldn't. We're working through the logistics of what the next steps are, so we'll know more tomorrow or the next day.
Colin Holderman, he's been around for a while. Some ups and some downs at the major league level.
First pitch swing. Dylan Dingler in the air for left field. That is well hit. It's at the wall, and that ball rings back in. Dingler has 3 bases in his sights, and he is there. It's a leadoff triple for Ohio native Dylan Dingler. I thought he got that off the bat, and the read by the new left fielder Rhys Hoskins wasn't very good at all.
Now the 0-2 pitch in the dirt, skips all the way to the first base coaching box because that hit Carpenter in the foot. So now the Tigers have runners at the corners as he spiked that breaking ball, and actually that could help Cleveland because now you've got a chance to turn a double play and get out of the inning.
Swing and a miss. He went fishing. Holderman strikes him out, and Torkelson is beside himself. Another pinch hitter, Arch Cold. Keith is going to bat for Perez. Old Keith, another left-handed bat, so AJ is going for it here in the 6th.
Yeah, why not?
Maybe their best opportunity, you know?
Right. Sure could be.
Center field. Back goes Kwan. Has room. Makes the catch on the warning track. And Colin Holderman shuts down the Tigers. They strand a pair. K. Smith as James Outman, Zach McKinstry, Gleyber Torres due up here in the 9th.
Strike 3 called. He challenges it. James Outman doesn't agree. We'll see if it's out number 1 or a walk. Tigers win the challenge. It's ball 4. Outman gets aboard with a walk, and the tying run to the plate the rest of the inning.
Swing and a miss. He blew the fastball right by him. 98 miles an hour. It's out number 1.
Top of the order now, Gleyber Torres. 1 for 3, a double and a walk.
3-1. Base hit right side. 2 on, 1 out. Kevin McGonigal.
Base coach Joey Cora not happy. He was waving for the runner Outman to come to third, and it did not happen. Yes, he was.
Kevin McGonigal is the batter with one out here. Slow chopper. Going to be a tough play for Rocchio. He unloads in a hurry, a bang play, and they retire McGonigal for the second out of the inning.
Oh man, you want to talk bang. That was it. That's out number 2.
And now both runners are in scoring position, so a base hit would tie the game. Matt Vierling, the last hope for Detroit. To third. Schneemann. Book it. The Guardians maintain their mastery of the Tigers.
Tigers put 2 on in the 9th, can't score, and Cleveland's won 6 in a row to open the year, Andy.
And once again, they move to the top spot in the American League Central Division standings.